China has reported the lowest number of new cases of COVID-19 in a month. The fall is due mainly to another change in the way patients are diagnosed.
394 infections have been reported, the lowest daily toll since late January, and it's nearly a quarter of the tally confirmed 24 hours ago. China says that shows its harsh control efforts are a success.
它说明这场疫病虽然来势凶猛，但是它是可以被控制的，也是可以治愈的。
But the numbers don't actually tell the whole story. You'll recall there was a huge spike in infections a week ago because officials began including patients who were diagnosed from CT scans alone. Now, the new criteria only includes people who have undergone genetic testing.
Outside of the epicenter of Hubei, there are some signs of stabilisation. Several provinces and cities have reported no new confirmed cases, including Shanghai, Shanxi and Fujian. And some restrictions have been eased. In Zhejiang, buses on hundreds of routes have been allowed to resume operations, while in the tourist hotspot of Sanya, outdoor tourist sites have been allowed to reopen.
Correspondent Lynette Lim joins us now for more on this. Lynette, this is the second time a change of method of diagnosis cases has happened sort of in the last week. Why is there a sort of a shifting of guidelines?
Well, recall that last week they said that they wanted to include among confirmed cases that were only clinically diagnosed, so cases that have not yet tested positive for COVID-19, but already through CT scans showed signs of lung infection. And they did that because they wanted to, in one fell swoop, identify as many possibilities as possible. And now the authorities say that at the beginning this was needed because a lot of the testing capability was not up to scratch, and the original test, the RNA or nucleic acid test, this required swabs of nasal swabs or throat swabs. And in the initial stage of the disease outbreak, a lot of the healthcare workers were swamped and overwhelmed, and this wasn't done accurately. So a lot of the tests was not accurate. And now that they have better control over the situation, now that the backlog of people that's yet to be tested are being cleared, testing capabilities up, they feel that it's time for them to revert back to the preferred method of diagnosis, which is the RNA or the nucleic acid test.
Well, there's also a lot of fake news surrounding COVID-19, not just in China but in the world as well. But now China's starting to take action on this.
Right. So today, on Thursday, in the regular press briefing by the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they actually said that China's not just fighting the virus, they're also fighting conspiracy theories. And one case that was mentioned or referenced, a pretty severe allegation that the virus actually originated from a laboratory in Wuhan. The WHO, as well as other medical experts, have come out to debunk this, saying that there's no evidence that the virus can be engineered in a lab or is caused by the manufacture of biological weapons. Scientists have also signed a joint document saying, a leading group of 27 scientists signed a joint statement saying that the evidence overwhelmingly proves that the virus came from wildlife. But the problem on China's hands right now is that because social media is so widely used these days, it's hard for them to control the spread of this information, which is a lot of it is done through private channels on social media platforms.
All right, thanks for that clarification there. We'll be speaking here with Lynette Lim on the situation in China.